These pearls of wisdom are brought to you by Carl Johnson and members of the Oyster Bay Church of Christ, located at 1044 Shadeville Road, which is 4 miles east of Crawfordville, Florida.
Are we willing to carry the sheep? The parable of the lost sheep, found in Luke 15, 3-7, is one of Jesus' most powerful illustrations of God's love for those who wander away. In this parable, a shepherd leaves 99 sheep in the wilderness and goes in search of one that has been lost. When he finally finds it, Jesus describes a remarkable moment. And when he hath found it, he layeth it on his shoulders, rejoicing. Luke 15, verse 5. This simple detail carries a deep spiritual meaning. It raises an important question for believers today. Are we willing to carry the sheep? In ancient Israel, shepherds had a deep sense of responsibility for the flock. When a sheep wandered away, it often became frightened, injured, or too exhausted to return on its own. At that point, the shepherd would lift the animal and carry it across his shoulders back to safety. This was not an easy task. Sheep can be heavy, and the journey back could be long. Yet the shepherd willingly bore the burden because the sheep was valuable to him. Jesus uses this familiar image to reveal God's heart toward those who are spiritually lost. The shepherd in the parable represents Jesus, who actively seeks those who've wandered away from God. Jesus described his mission in Luke 19, verse 10, when he said, "For the Son of Man is come to seek and save that which was lost." Just as the shepherd searches until he finds the sheep, Jesus pursues those who are separated from him. The moment when the shepherd carries the sheep on his shoulders is especially meaningful. The sheep does not return by its own strength. The shepherd personally carries the burden of bringing it to safety. This reflects the compassion and care that Jesus shows to those who repent and return to him. Jesus also described himself as the caring protector of his people in John 10, verse 11, saying, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep." His willingness to sacrifice for the flock demonstrates the depth of God's love. However, the parable does not only teach about the work of Jesus, it also challenges those who follow him. If we claim to follow the Good Shepherd, we should also reflect his concern for the lost. Many people today feel spiritually lost, burdened, or disconnected from God. Reaching out to them may require patience, compassion, and personal effort. Sometimes it means helping someone who's struggling, encouraging someone who has wandered from the faith, or guiding someone back to the truth. Carrying the sheep can be difficult. It may require time, emotional energy, and a willingness to put the needs of others before our own comfort. Yet the parable reminds us that every individual matters. When the shepherd finds the lost sheep, he rejoices greatly. Jesus explains the meaning in Luke 15:7, saying that there is joy in heaven over one sinner who repents. Ultimately, the question remains, are you willing to carry the sheep? Following Jesus means more than simply remaining among the 99. It means sharing the heart of the Good Shepherd, seeking the lost, seeking those who are struggling, lifting them up when they cannot walk, and rejoicing when they are restored. By showing compassion and care for those who wander, believers can reflect the same love that God has shown to them.
If you enjoyed today's Pearls of Wisdom and would like to hear more, just go to our website, oysterbaychurchofchrist.org, or visit us in person at 1044 Shadeville Road,